Hi, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pop's Place for 3D print reviews and builds. Trying a different camera angle here. Wanted to do a finish review on the 71 Roadrunner that was printed from Andre Bezrodny. Again, I think you've seen the reviews on that I've done. That's a great looking print, great looking design. Found some couple other things out for settings on my printer that work very well for the 73 Grand Am that I just printed, and I'll go over those in a different video. But I want to just pop this up. This is complete now. Black on black. I left the hood flat black. Finally got everything made up there pretty well. Used the Hemi rims and everything that came with it. I wanted to do Steelies and dog dish caps on this build, but we just relocated here to Jacksonville, and I can't find a dang thing. Still have plenty of boxes to go through, but some of the parts are sitting in one of those boxes. I didn't want to fire the printers back up then when I started this to redo it or anything. So that's just where I stand there. It's just me being lazy. You can see paint turned out pretty decent. I did go through and sand this down. This is Rust-Oleum. It's an automotive primer that they make, and then it's just their regular black paint on top of that. I do know that the flat black paint is a little bit. It can come out kind of rough. Their flat black primer, so I use the automotive or bonding primer that they have. Comes out a lot thinner, easier to sand. Paint job before the clear, sanded out. You know, there are a couple Mars on it, I think, from a couple other videos. And a dog hair landed in the front. It's, one of the drawbacks here. And I've handled this over the last couple of days, just putting the mirrors on and painting up the marker lights and everything. She's kind of, fingerprinted up. I just need to polish her out one last time and put it up on the shelf. Back end looks pretty decent. Clear parts, headlights, tail lights were printed straight out and used just without any sanding. They were just clear coated. I printed them on my Saturn 3. Wanted to try something there. Bought a different vat so I could switch back from color resin back over to the clear whenever I needed to print windows. I know Scale Model Experiment was going through some really cool videos on how to use vacuum forming. I'm not to that area yet. The front window on this is the resin printed window, sanded out and then clear coated, and then the back window is 0.05 clear styrene. I think the model came out really well. Looks pretty decent. Nothing that I would take to a show or anything, sit on the table. But my next build, which is, like I said, the 73 Grand Prix sitting here, hopefully that'll be a lot better. I'm going to do a couple things on that. I did fire the airbrushes back up for a recent truck build that I'm working on. Paint job looks really great there. Super impressed with that after not running an airbrush since building military stuff back, 5-6 years ago. But the experiments, as far as that, I'm going to go through and I'm going to paint up a body with an airbrush versus Rust-Oleum, just to see what we come up with. I know there's a ton of these videos out there. It's a hot topic right now. And it's all about technique and how it's used. Everybody has a different way of painting these. I have no issues using Rust-Oleum. You can get a really, really decent paint job if you take the time. That's the key. You have to take your time. Clear coat on this was almost 9 days after it was painted to make sure that the black Rust-Oleum cured underneath it. Then sanded out. Nothing major. I didn't do the polishing part. I did, I think, 2,000 and 3,000 grit sandpaper. right before clear coated it, just light touch, just to knock off some of the high spots. There was like I said, I had to get rid of the dog hair in the front, so that was done as well. And then there were a couple Mars up on top, up there on the roof, up here on the roof that I had to sand out and everything. So, and then it was cleared, and that clear was let just sit, for another 7 days. I was all about building one at a time there for a while, but actually going in and taking the extra steps. You don't get a lot of model building done if you sit and do one at a time this way. So I'm trying to work on a couple at a time. That way I have one build, one in paint process, one in the build process, and then one sitting over here on my other side on my finishing process. It gets a little jammed up every once in a while, but it's not so bad. But just want to drop this video, let everybody see that this is finished. We'll do another video here soon on the 73. It just starting to put the chassis and everything together on that, getting that all set up and get ready for paint. So again, thanks for watching. Click down below, subscribe. Any questions, comments, concerns on what to do, how to do it better, just let me know. All right. Thanks all. Bye.